Nisa Jones here. Glad to see everyone. Glad you are here. We're going to go ahead and get started with Clarity Quest Day 4. My, what a time we have had in these sessions. Those of you who have been with me, or those of you who have caught the replay, thank you. And I do hope that you are getting something out of this. So as always, I'm going to start with my definition of clarity. Clarity is knowing who you are, whose you are, what you carry, and finally how to release all of that into the earth. Right? Good stuff. Let's do a quick recap before we jump into today's session. So, week 1. Hi, Carla. Nice to see you. Thanks for watching. Go ahead and like and share and tag someone to get this good information. So, in week 1, we talked about getting clarity on who you are. And if you will recall, I provided for you a free discovery, a free playbook on discovering who you are, the foundation of clarity. Hopefully, you all have had a chance to go out and grab that. If you haven't, I've included the link in the pinned post. So go ahead and get that. All right, you're going to need that. Then week 2, we went on to look at knowing whose you are, getting clarity by knowing whose you are, right? And the keys that we dropped there were, number 1, to get clear on you, get clear on him, right? Oh, that was really good. And number two was hearing clearly requires unclogging. Yeah, I pointed out a couple of excerpts from one of my books, Unclogged Conduit, to help you out with that. All right, good stuff, right? Last week was powerful. Last week we looked at you getting clarity by knowing what you carry. Now we're getting to it. What you carry, right? And I dropped a couple of clarity keys for you. I told you one of the things I do, I find some keys, right? And I drop them. Here's some hearts. So if you drop some hearts in the chat if you picked up some of these keys. Drop some hearts in the chat. But the keys I dropped last week were these. It's time to excavate the asset. Gotta do some digging. Excavating the asset. And then I talked about how you carry those gems, those assets, in 3 treasure chests. Right? If you recall, I said you carry them in what was deposited from the womb. Some of the things that you carry that you need to release are things that were actually in the womb with you. You were born with it. Hi, Ruth. Nice to see you. Put some hearts in the chat for me. Share for me. And the other the second treasure chest was what has been cultivating, or what you have been honing in the fire of life. As life be lifing, you are discovering, or it is like building your gems, building your assets, right? And then we talked about the other chest was what is waiting to be developed. Those things that you need to master that you probably don't even know are there yet, but is waiting for you inside. You carry all of that, right? So, getting clarity on what you carry is key. It's a game changer. This week, we're going to wrap up here. We're going to wrap up with getting clarity on how to release what you carry into the earth. It's no good if it stays inside. It wasn't meant to stay inside. It was meant to be released so that others may benefit from all the uniqueness, all the power that is within you. So how do you release that? That's what we're going to lean in tonight. All right, go ahead and share with somebody who you think needs to hear that. you think somebody needs to hear that, go ahead and tag them in so that they can actually get free tonight, because I think there's going to be some freedom tonight. There's going to be some freedom in the simplicity of it all. I said before, getting clarity has to be simple. It is simple. We just make it hard. So Nisa, drop it. The last part. How do I release what is within? Simply put, you choose to. See, you thought I was going to say something just out of the clouds, right? No. It's a choice. You choose to. Let's unpack. I want to give you three clarity keys that speak to that one simple truth, your choice. Here they are. Number one, you choose to move. Number two, choose to trust. And number three, choose you. No more comparison. Did you get those? 3 clarity keys on choosing, making the decision. Number one, you choose to move. Number two, choose to trust. Number three, choose you. No more comparison. Let's dive. Let's go. All right. If you know somebody who needs to hear this, tag them. Tell them to come on and listen. It's going to set you free real quick. Let's start with this one. Choose to move. Remember, we're talking about how to release, getting clarity on how to release what's inside of you into the earth. It's all about the choice that you make. So choose to move. Let me share this. You choose to use everything that you carry. Your gifts, your talents, your acquired skills. You use them one day at a time. Every day is a decision. Every day you make a choice. So what does that look like practically? You said make a choice. What is it? So you make a decision to keep posting. You make a decision to keep building. If there's something that you have discovered that is inside that you carry, you make the decision to release it, regardless of the external opposition, regardless of the external approval. You choose to keep writing the book. You choose to keep speaking. Guess what? Even if no one's listening, game changer. Even if you don't hear any feedback, you choose. How about this one? Even if nobody buys it, nobody purchases what you put, you choose. Because here's the thing. You don't give the increase. You're not responsible for that. Remember our week 2, we said knowing whose you are? That's his responsibility. Get free tonight. Get free. It's God's original clarity that he gave to you. This is his stuff. You choose to release it regardless of the outcome. He'll do the work. He'll do the rest. You just make the choice. In my book, I wrote a book. My first book I wrote is called Unclogged Conduit. And in there, I share a strategy on how to unclog. And it speaks directly to this get moving. And I think I'm just going to read a little bit of that for you. It's on page 23 of Unclogged Conduit. Go ahead and share, like, and tag, guys. It says, the strategy is get moving. And it goes like this. Do it scared. Do it imperfectly. Just do it. Release it. Release what? Release what you carry. Release what's inside. The strongest blow you can serve to any clog attempting to stop you is to simply start moving. Keep it simple. It doesn't have to be perfect. Just get started. You don't have to know all the answers. That stops a lot of us. Just get started. It may not meet the expectations of others. Just get started. You may stumble over your words. Just get started, people. And here's the last one. You may fail. Hi, Courtney. Come on in. You may fail the first few times. Just get started. You got to keep moving. And you choose. You choose to do that. The second choice that you make is this. To release what's inside. The second choice you make is you choose to trust. Choose to trust. Let's lean in. Here's one thing I found out. And this is evident in my life. You may not have faith right now, but you always have choice. You always have choice. I used to wonder why God gave us choice. I'm just going to unpack this a little bit. I mean, if we didn't have choice, we wouldn't be in this predicament right now. We'd be all in paradise, right? Just frolicking, just having a good time. Right? It is true. So I used to wonder, so why did you even give us this choice then? A few years ago, I received this revelation from Dr. Darius Daniels. He said, God gave us choice because he wanted someone to love him. And without choice, it isn't love. Hey, ladies, you guys, how many ladies on the line can attribute to that, can talk to that? Put some hearts in the chat. If it's not a choice, it's not love. So God said the same thing. If it's not love, so he said God gave us choice because he wanted someone to love him. So I get that. I appreciate that. I get that part. So, but that's not all. Recently, God gave me another revelation on this choice thing. He said there are times when we don't have faith to believe in something or for something. But I've learned this. Until I gain the faith to believe, I decide to believe. I choose to trust. I use my choice to trust. Now here's a caveat though. Go right back to day 2 where we talked about being clear on who you are. You don't put your trust in anything. Just anything randomly. When I say choose to trust, I'm talking about choosing to trust the one who carries it all. And that includes me and what I carry. I heard God say, choice is powerful. That's why I gave it to you. That's why he gave it to us. It carries us until faith can take hold and do its perfect work. And what's that perfect work that faith is doing that we're talking about now? That work is releasing what you carry into the earth. So what am I saying? What are you saying, Nisa? How do you release what you carry? Sometimes it's just a walk of faith. Sometimes it's your choice to choose trust. Sometimes it's just saying, okay, I don't see it, I don't feel it, I don't understand it, but I trust the one who told me. I trust the one who gave it to me. That's how you release. That's how you do it. Hi, Sabrina. Hi, Coach Bree. Thanks for joining. And then the third one, the last part I want to share with you about choosing, right? We release what's inside of us by choosing. And here's the big one. You choose you. No more comparison. No more comparison. In the same book I talked about an unclogged conduit, I talked about something that I call receptor resistors. And those are clogs that keep us from receiving and embracing those unique gems that we talked about last week, right? So let me share a couple of those excerpts with you while I have you here. Go ahead and share it with somebody who you think may need to hear that. Hear this. We're talking about comparison. Choosing you, no more comparison. And here's what I said in Unclogged Conduit. Another receptor resistor is comparison. Comparison is a thief. It robs the world of the unique you. Hearts in the chat if you agree with me. Hearts in the chat if you agree. Comparison robs the world of you. So many are stifled, robbed of confidence, robbed of originality. Those are those gems in your chest we talked about. Because culture forces us to compare ourselves with each other. Social media, although very lovely, is this a platform that's allowing me to talk to you right now? It's the main culprit. It has institutionalized this practice of comparison. As we compare ourselves to the highlight reels of the latest influencers, we lose sight of the value that we bring to the table. Here's what I need you to know. Lean in, lean in. Truth is, there is no comparison. We are our own standard. Equally as important. Equally as significant. Why? Because we are equally created. Remember day 2. Being clear on whose you are. So grasping this truth is life-changing, guys. It's life-changing. It means that you are more than enough. There's no external validation needed. More importantly, it means you are a qualified vessel. Put in the chat for me, I am enough. I am enough. Put it in the chat for me. I am enough. Thank you, DP. I am enough. Your gifts are validated. Your ideas are valuable. Your perspectives are inspired. The world needs you to be released. The world needs ideas presented through your unique filter. Your children need mothers, women, encouragement from your voice. Fathers. Corporations need skills from your anointed hands. You don't have to measure up to some arbitrary standard. There is no comparison. No comparison. Put that in the chat for me. No comparison. You don't have to be held hostage to the expectations of others. That's right, Auntie Ruth. I am enough. So here's what I want you to do. The next time, and I might check up on you on this one. The next time an epiphany comes to you, receive it. Don't allow comparison to clog the reception. Because yes, God meant to give that to you. And more importantly, He means for you to pass it along. He means for you to release it. How do you do that? I told you. It's real simple. You choose. You choose. Now, guys, we went through a lot. We went through a lot this last month on the Clarity Quest, and I'm not gonna leave you hanging though. Equally creative, more than enough. Yes, 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 Coach Bree. Yes, Coach Bree. Simply choose. Yes, yes, yes. Now I know if you follow the last 4 weeks, or if you watch the replay, I know it was a lot of information that we covered, right? I'm not gonna leave you hanging though. Hi, Rugel. Hi. I want to walk with you to make sure that we get all that's in you out. All right. So what I've done for you, I have prepared some resources for you. They are actually pinned in the group chat here. But these are some things I want to make sure that to get in your hands. The first one is that free playbook that I provided on week 1. The link is still there. If you haven't, listen, you gotta sit with yourself. You have to. I'm sorry, there's no getting around it. But you should like yourself though, so there shouldn't be a problem. I'm giving you permission to sit with yourself. You got to do it. That playbook, Discover Who You Are, the Foundation of Clarity, will help you with that. Take some time and excavate the asset that you are. Number 2, some may say, well, Nisa, I just need some one-on-one time to talk to you about me. You stirred up some stuff here. So, I just need some time. Hi, Elizabeth. Nice to see you. I just need some time with you. I got you. I have made space for that as well. I have, in the chat, I put a link for, a clarity session or even a free discovery call. You just need to you may not even know what you want to talk about. We can start there. So that link is there. All of this is, by the way, is on my website, nisajones.com. So my first and last name, pretty simple. I like to keep it simple, guys. You can find me. All right. And then the other thing is, others may need more time to unpack and dig in at your own pace. I do realize that you may need, some time to just say, okay, I just need my own time, my own space. I provided that for you as well. I've created a self-paced online clarity course that you can take advantage of. That information again is on the link on my website. Go and get that if you need. And then this is the last thing I want to say, guys. You need a tribe. You need like-minded people. If you're like me, it's particularly when I was in corporate, I was always around just all kind of people. Didn't think like me, didn't talk like me, didn't have the aspirations that I have. So when I get to be around people who are like-minded, I love that. Community is a heartbeat of mine. I'm in several communities, and I particularly select them based on what I need. Right? So, yes, I have created a space for you as well. It's called the Clarity Quest Community. It's a free Facebook group. Chime in, connect. Several of you have already done that. There you will get more resources. You will stay abreast of anything that I'm doing. I will do Clarity Quest again. Somebody said, Nisa, you need to write a Clarity Quest book. I am an author, so I'm like, hey, let's go, let's do it. I'm here for it. When I became clear, when I went through the quest and became clear, right? I have no problem releasing all that he's put there, because I know who he is. I know who I am. And I know how to release that into the earth. And that's all I want for you. All right? That's all I want for you. Well, guys, thank you so much for taking the time to stop in and join with me and sit with me for a while. I am here. You know how to contact me. I will be reaching out to you via Facebook as well for upcoming events, upcoming talks, upcoming resources. Remember, you are enough. Let's go.